Tianetta interview, take one.
It's gonna be a hot girl summer, put some class on it. Cause we got berry Gucci fruited with the tag on it. And with them flash driving sales, just save a bag on it. Come shop at the girl fashion.
We are here with Tianetta, reintroducing her. She is going from rap mode to playwriter mode.
Hi, my name is Tianetta, and I am a writer.
So how old were you when you decided to write your first hook?
My first hook, I would say about 16. 16.
16?
Yes.
So did that have anything to do with your first crush?
No. She gonna get personal.
What led you to become the woman that you are now?
I would say I was already picked. You know, ever since I've been younger, I was always into creativity, writing. That was always my thing. Creative arts was always my thing. So a lot of push, prayer.
How did Pretty Priceless Written come about?
Priceless Written came about from my sister. She passed away at 28. I knew that I had to do something to keep her name rolling. I caught an F2. And so when I sat in jail and I thought about my life, I knew that A, I had to make some changes. B, when I seen my mom, seeing the look on my mom's face the day that I was arrested, a day literally after we buried my baby sister, I can never forget that look.
What was your breaking point?
In what sense? Like in a relationship or in a friendship or
To make you switch over from rap to writing?
I just felt like my calling was never rapping. I feel like my calling was more on the writing scale, on the writing spectrum. I mean, everybody used to tell me that I had a nice voice to rap, but I think that my calling always was writing. I never stopped at it. I really didn't have a breaking point when it comes to my gift. It's just I finally birthed out what I want to do now, you know.
Do you think your life would have been different if you were raised in a different time or era?
No, I feel like God set times for a reason. Growing up, I had an amazing childhood. My mother was a hard worker. My stepdad was a hustler. You know, back then it was. I mean, the hood was different than what it is now. The people was different than what it is now. One thing I'm gonna say, I'm glad that I did not grow up in the slave days.
Do you love the life that you live now, and what would you have done differently?
Love it. Nothing. Love it.
Why are you able to help so many people and expect nothing in return?
Because I don't do it for nothing. What I do is from my heart. I'm always getting a return. So I don't my help don't come from people. So if I give somebody something, I don't expect nothing but a blessing from God back. I don't really look for nothing in return, you know.
How rich and famous are you trying to become?
As rich as God blessed me to be.
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
16.
Do you have any regrets?
Yeah, but I mean, do you have any regrets?
Is there a special someone in your life?
Yeah, of course.
Do you like men, women, or both?
Did you cut that?
Yeah.
Next question.
If you could marry anyone in the world, who would it be?
If I could marry anyone in the world, it would definitely be Just helping trying to start some shit.
Trying to get you caught up.
Wait a minute. I can't answer that question.
If you were given $1 million deal right now, what would you do?
The first thing that I do is sow into the church. I would definitely buy me a home, my mom a home, and hustle the rest, flip the rest. Everything else gonna come.
How has motherhood changed your life, and do you have an interesting story to tell about your kids?
Oh man, motherhood. Coming in, I was given double. So I can remember one time in particular when I had my twins, they called me to kiss them goodbye. And of course it was really devastating. And I went, because no mother want to go to kiss their kid goodbye. I mean, then they call you from the hospital like, hey, like we getting ready to pull the plug on your twin boy. And for some reason, I went to see his grandmother, and she gave me some oil to take with me. And when I took the oil, now in the NICU, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the NICU, but it's certain nurses are assigned. My twins was assigned 2 nurses, because I had the boy and the girl there. Okay, but this particular day, it was a baby that was born. The baby was a midget or something like that. But the baby was born early, and the baby had coded, and all of the nurses ran to this particular baby. And when the nurses went to this particular child, I was able to anoint my son from head to toe. When I left, I went alone. My kid's father didn't want to go. And I understood why. Nobody want to go and kiss their child goodbye. But on the way back from the visit, they called me from the hospital, and I'm thinking, okay, they finna tell me, that's it. That day I had to make funeral arrangements. I had to pick out a casket for my son. So when they called me, she was like, Miss Hosky, and I pulled over on the side of the road, expecting to hear the worst news ever. But God, it made me want to cry because she was like, your son kidney started back working. So I was like, what you mean? And she was like, he wasn't giving us any urine, and today he gave us urine. It had been 2 weeks. My baby had not peed at all. His kidneys had shot down, and she was like, he gave us a diaper full of pee. And that feeling was just, I can never forget the way I felt that day. So, I want to cry.
You got a bright green aura around you right now.
I don't want to mess up my makeup, but I think that when I tell that story, it's like, I get teary-eyed every time. Because can't nobody tell me that God ain't real.
Tell us some of your upcoming ideas.
Oh, I got a lot of those. My number 1 project that I'm working on is the Power of the Tongue play. When you're writing screenplays, like me, I'm the type of person, sometimes I could be asleep and something to come across me, and I'll wake up, hurry up and record it in my phone or write it down. I'm always looking for more things that I can add to this play. This Power of the Tongue, y'all, it's gonna be amazing. And a lot of people ask me, like, how do you start? Like, what do you? It's like with me, I don't have a start. I just write. I never went to school for it. I never practiced. It's just naturally I started on this play, and I'm on like scene 6 now. So it's nothing that you can really study for when it comes to writing. It's either you have it or you don't. So I like Quentin Tarantino. I like to watch his tips. Maya Angelou, like amazing. I try to research the top dogs so I can say, okay, they did it like this, so I'm gonna do. I don't want to be like anybody, but I want to be on the same scale. You feel me?
What is your wildest fantasy?
Next question.
Tell us your biggest secret.
Now, why would I do that? My biggest secret? That's why it's a secret, right?
So there you have it, guys. She spoke of her new ventures coming out. The Power of the Tongue. When should we expect that to be released?
I would say around the holidays. I'm trying to get all my actors, my play completed, my grip people. It's a lot that come with it. Shout out to Miss Karen Streeter because she's the one that introduced me. She gave me that feel. And when I was on the stage with these actors and group people and music people, and I felt so at home. I was so comfortable. So I'm really excited about this play. I'm really excited about my new found thing. And hopefully y'all see me on the red carpet and winning them Oscars. And when I'm at the Oscars, I'm going to make sure I don't Chris Rock or Will Smith nobody.